time. Ibn Rashad, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Pretty good, man. Who you think is more moral, Paul or Muhammad?
Muhammad, obviously.
You think it's? I think we've been over this a million times, bro. Shoot, so it's kind of redundant. But I'll just ask you anyway. Do you think it's more moral to say I love my wife as my own body, or that I beat her in any sense, whatever that sense is?
Well, if you just take that statement in a vacuum, it's more to say I love my wife than to beat her.
All right. So would you agree in that case, in that particular situation, Paul is more moral than Muhammad?
No, because that's not.
That's not what now?
That's not what was stated.
Okay. What about
If you
that?
just take if you just take that statement in a vacuum to anybody, that would sound more moral.
No problem. So I read you the whole of both. All right. Let's read the whole of both. One second. Let me pull it back up. I had one off of it. Let's go back to it. All right, husbands. This is Paul. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church. He gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy without blemish. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. For no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourishes it and cherishes it, even as the Lord the church. That's one. Now let's read what Muhammad had to say. One second.
But I think you know that Quran is not the words of Muhammad. So
It's his teachings, though, right?
no, it was given to him by
Okay, we'll,
Allah.
we'll do it. We'll do it even better. Here you go. We'll actually get the words of Muhammad. Let's get the actual word. We'll go to the tafsir. You're right. That's cool. No problem. I'm sorry. We'll go to the hadith. All right. Muhammad said, and indeed, I order you to be good to the women, for they are but captives with over whom you have power. Then that except they come with manifest evil behavior. If they do that, abandon their beds and beat them with a beating that's not harmful. Which one of them is more moral? The one that said to love her as your own body, or if they have evil behavior, beat them with a beating that's not harmful. Which one is better?
Well, the teaching of Muhammad, because
The actual
the
what?
actual word, the actual word that's used in Arabic is watribuhum, I believe,
Which means strike.
but it's not an actual strike. When you say strike in Arabic, a hard strike, the word is qatilu, is
Well,
to
yeah. Either
actually hit
way,
with harm.
yeah. It means strike though, right?
No, because for that same way, you can say a tap is a strike, but a
Okay.
tap wouldn't harm anyone.
No. The word doesn't say tap. It says strike. You said it yourself. It doesn't mean
But
tap. It means
that's
to strike.
that's a, that's an English translation to the word.
Perfect. English. That's all we have. Do you speak English, right? I speak English. We all speak English, right?
Yes, but I also can read
Strike.
the Arabic.
Okay, no problem. What does the word you just told me? The word in Arabic means to strike, right?
No, it means to hit lightly.
Strike.
I
No.
just said
Show,
that.
show me a definition where the word wujud means to tap lightly. Show me that, please. Give me that definition.
You can search it up online,
No. I
literally.
want just show it to me.
Yeah, give us a
We've
lexicon.
had Arabic speakers here. I've had Arabic speakers here a lot. No one, not even the Muslims, have ever told me that the word literally translates to tap lightly.
To strike
Give,
lightly,
yeah. Give it to me where it says yes to strike lightly. Go ahead.
it literally says it in the Quran.
No, it doesn't. You just said no. I don't want the English. You're going back and forth with yourself now. Don't do that, right?
I'm not going
Listen,
back
I
and
have the
forth.
word
I
right
just
here.
I just want you to tell me
right?
what it means.
I'm on QuranCorpus.com, and it gives us the word right here. Right? It reads, and finally strike them. I cannot pronounce the word. Is it Wahed Rebehuna? Right? It doesn't say like lightly. It just says, and strike them. This is the word.
So literally, if you go to Surah 38, which is Saud, if you go to verse 44, right, it's God telling Job, Prophet Job, Ayub, to strike his wife with a bundle of reeds like grass, and it literally is the same root words, fadribu, fadrib bihi. It's literally the same root words.
It's okay if it's the same, but it's not the same word, right? Same root
I
word.
got an Arabic speaker if you want.
Please, by all means. Who is it?
So I don't know, man. I don't know.
You just specifically said it's not the same word. You said it might be the same root word, but it's not the same word, right?
The root words in Arabic are derivative. You can use them to make derivatives of the same word.
Do
with the
derivatives
same
do
meaning.
derivatives mean the exact same meaning? Yes or no? Be honest,
You
don't
can use them
lie.
in different.
Do derivatives mean the exact same thing? Yes or no?
Do you know how Arabic speech works?
I'm asking
And
you.
Arabic,
I'm asking you. Just answer the question. Do derivatives? It's just basic English. Do derivatives mean the same thing?
they can mean similar things in a different context.
Similar.
Yeah.
They can mean similar. I didn't ask you about similar. See, you're lying now in your speech. Be honest in your speech. Don't start lying. Does derivative
How am I lying?
mean?
I just told you.
No, because you said they can mean similar
First,
things. That's not what
come
I
on
didn't ask you this. Yes, you can chime in. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, literally, like, so I'm Lebanese background. What idrub hunna, like to idrub means to hit. It doesn't say idrub shway shway. It's what idrub hunna, like to strike them. Nowhere in the Arabic Fusha does it have any mentioning of lightly.
So what
And the
does
word
what
of
does so what does qatilu and qatilu mean?
We're not talking about katihu or katilu. We're talking about what
No, I
idrub
never.
hunna.
That's not what I said. What does qatilu mean?
What do you mean? What does katilu mean?
What does it mean?
That means to discipline.
Qatilu means to discipline.
Yes.
Qatilu is to strike.
No, it's not. Says who?
Oh my God. Do you actually speak Arabic? Like actually?
Yes, says who? Hold on. According to what definition?
You can go in the Arabic dictionary. If you say
What
in the
Arabic
Quran-
dictionary?
in the
Give me the
Quran,
source.
in the Quran, it says qatilu fi sabilillah. That means fight or strike in the path of Allah.
Brother, we're talking about Surah An-Nisa 34 now.
Between the
We're
two
talking
words.
about husbands. It says, وَإِدْرُبْ hunna. It means to strike you. Why are you running away from the Arabic?
It means to strike lightly.
Where does the word lightly mean? Where is lightly in وَإِدْرُبْ? So if I say I'm going to idrub you, what does that mean? I'm going to hit you. Idrub. Idrub.
In the context of the verse, does the word idrub does not mean strike lightly?
Show me in the
You can go
Fusha
to
where the word
any
lightly.
classic tafsir would tell you that in the context of the verse,
I'm not
that
talking
word
about
takes on the
tafsir.
meaning of striking
Why are
lightly.
you going to the words of men? Let's look at what Allah revealed to us. The Quran, nowhere in the Arabic does it say lightly. Why are you lying?
Oh my God, did I not just tell you? I said when you put this word in the context of this verse, it means to strike lightly. I literally just told you that.
How?
When you have
Where
different
is there
derivatives of a word,
mentioning?
it can mean a similar meaning.
Okay, so if I look at Surah An-Nisa 34 in its context, where in the Fusha Arabic is there mentioning of the context of the word lightly being used? It doesn't exist.
That's an actual good question. So when you do tafsir of the Quran, you can explain the Quran with the Quran, or you explain it with the words of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So when
I'm not talking about tafsir.
oh my God, can I actually finish what I'm saying?
No,
Why-
because
okay, why you
I
keep
want you to
talking
see what
about
he's
tafsir?
saying. You're making two different arguments at the same time. You did this
I'm
the
not
other day.
making two different
You are.
arguments.
I'll tell you how. What you're arguing right now is the definition of words. The brother is telling you the definition of words. The argument you're about to make after this is that the tafsir explains the verse in this way. That wasn't your original argument. Your original argument was the word means this. He's telling you now the word doesn't mean this. So now your argument is,
Yes, the
well,
word means
but
that.
if you read the tafsir, it's going to now mean this. That's in this. That's your Islamic paradigm. That's not just the Arabic language. Okay, prove it.
The reason he keeps mentioning the tafsir is because he needs the tafsir to give context that it's talking about it being lightly.
Exactly.
But now you're conflating the hold on. You're conflating the words of men, of your scholars, with the infallible word of your Allah. In Surah An-Nisa 34, Allah has no mentioning of the word lightly in the Fusha. Nowhere in that whole verse. So why are you lying?
Who's lying? I'm literally telling you
You're
what the word
lying.
means. I just said when you put
go
a
pull
word
up the
in a,
Arabic now and show me the
when
word that says
I
it's
just told you. Can you stop talking, please?
But you're talking about tafsir.
I told you when you. I'm not speaking about tafsir at this moment. I told you when you put a word in an ayat in the context of the ayat, that's how you get the meaning of the word.
Do me a
I
favor.
literally just said that.
No, you don't, right? You get just like me, right? I can't just give you a random. What I want you to do, my man, is prove what you're saying. Take us to an Arabic lexicon. Put that word in and show us that it indicates lightly.
Yeah.
Well,
Ibn,
how
if
am I
I
gonna go
said that,
lexicon?
if I said, hold on, Ibn, I want you to translate this. If I say I'm going to idrub you, what does that mean?
It depends on the context that you're saying.
No,
That's what I'm trying to tell
right
you.
now. Or Ibn Rashid, you've pissed me off. I'm going to idrub you. What does that mean?
That in that context, you're saying you're going to hit me.
Thank you very much. Yallah. Case closed.
I just
Bye-bye.
told you in the context the word take.
Okay, let's put it this way then. Let's put it this way then, right? You have done okay. Let's try it this way, Rashad. Watch this, right? He left. Let's try it this way. Since you just admitted it, I'm gonna jump in a second. I just want to try this again, right? So if you say, I have told you to do something, you didn't listen, and I've given you one chance to listen, I spoke to you, and you still didn't listen. I gave you another chance to speak to me, and you still didn't listen. Is that any different in y'all conversation now? Why would you think that's a different meaning for that word?
Because I literally told you that the Quran explains itself.
Watch your head, boss. God bless. Watch your head.
Yeah, I mean, I think Joshua left because he realized, going back and forth with this
That's fair.
guy
Good-
just doesn't make any sense.
Good man. He proved it. He proved his point very swiftly.
Yep. Thanks,
He
Josh.
got out of here. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you coming up, my brother.